Most relationships do not end because of a lack of love. They end because of a lack of understanding, emotional awareness, and unmet expectations that slowly poison the connection between two people. One of the most destructive forces in any relationship is not anger, not money, not even betrayal. It is uncommunicated expectations. When expectations are not expressed clearly, they turn into silent demands. And when those demands are not met, they transform into resentment. Resentment is the invisible wall that grows higher day by day until two people who once felt deeply connected become strangers living in emotional distance. Tony Robbins teaches that every human being is driven by basic emotional needs: certainty, uncertainty, significance, connection, growth, and contribution. When these needs are not met in a relationship, frustration builds, and people start blaming each other instead of understanding each other. The real problem is that most people enter relationships expecting their partner to just know what they want, how they feel, and what hurts them. But mind reading is not a skill humans possess. When you expect without communicating, you set your partner up for failure and yourself up for disappointment. Over time, small disappointments stack up, turning into emotional explosions over trivial issues. What looks like a fight over dishes, time, or attention is actually a deeper cry for appreciation, love, and respect. Relationships collapse not because people stop caring, but because they stop feeling valued. Another major relationship destroyer is emotional reactivity. When emotions control your reactions, logic disappears. In heated moments, people say things they don't mean, but those words leave permanent scars. Tony Robbins emphasizes that emotion is created by focus. Whatever you focus on, you feel. When you focus on your partner's flaws, mistakes, or past failures, negative emotions dominate. But when you consciously shift focus to what you appreciate, your emotional state changes instantly. Strong relationships are not built by perfect people. They are built by people who know how to manage their emotional state. Avoiding difficult conversations is another silent killer. Many people fear conflict, so they suppress their feelings to keep the peace. But suppressed emotions don't disappear, they accumulate. Eventually, one small trigger releases years of bottled frustration. Healthy relationships are not conflict-free, they are conflict-smart. Partners who grow together are those who address issues early, honestly, and respectfully. They don't attack each other's character, they address behaviors and needs. Tony Robbins often says, the quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. This means your happiness, confidence, and success are deeply tied to how you connect with others. To protect a relationship, you must learn to replace blame with curiosity. Instead of asking, "Why are you like this?" ask, "What are you feeling and what do you need right now?" This simple shift turns arguments into understanding and defensiveness into connection. Another overlooked destroyer is lack of appreciation. People crave acknowledgement more than perfection. When appreciation disappears, people feel invisible. You don't need grand gestures. Consistent small acts of gratitude create emotional safety. Saying thank you, recognizing effort, and celebrating progress strengthen bonds more than expensive gifts ever could. To avoid relationship destruction, clarity must replace assumptions, communication must replace silence, responsibility must replace blame, growth must replace comfort. When both partners commit to personal growth, the relationship evolves instead of stagnating. Relationships are not static, they either grow or decay. There is no neutral state. The most powerful decision you can make today is to stop expecting others to meet needs you haven't clearly communicated. Take ownership of your emotional state. Lead with honesty, empathy, and purpose. When you master your emotions, communicate your needs, and appreciate your partner consistently, relationships don't just survive, they thrive. Love becomes a place of safety, not stress, and that is how you build a relationship that lasts a lifetime.